Good morning, everybody. It's Lee Van Dam here. I'm really happy that you came by. I hope you're having a great day. I'm awake, so I know I'm having a fantastic day, and wish you well too. So, we've got part 2 of the news. I got the rest of it in my inbox. I was going over it earlier, but I wasn't recording, so here we go. First things first. The maintenance is coming through tonight. Be sure to take care of all of your quests. I just finished all of my dailies, so that way I wouldn't have to worry about it. You don't want to get caught up later on today, miss out on some free lapis and other prizes. So be sure to handle that as early as possible. Next, the Final Fantasy Portal app is collabing with Brave Exvius again. So if you're using the Portal app and playing that game, we appreciate you in advance for helping us get some nice rewards. As you can see, we're going to catch them at different points. 80,000 is going to give us 20,000 gil. That's nice. 600,000 is going to give us 5 King Metal Minotaurs. Very nice. 1.2 million points is going to give us a rare summon ticket. Awesome. And then we've got 1.35 a million point reward is going to be 3 rare summon tickets and 5 star quartz. Probably the best gifts that we've gotten from the collab to date. So again, I appreciate you in advance for working on this for us. I don't have the Portal app anymore, but I need to get it back so that way I can contribute. So sounds like a plan today. One of my favorite ways to get some lapis is coming back. So Friday, the Fountain of Lapis is going to be here. I'm so excited. I love it because for a very low cost, you're able to get a ton of lapis, which can help with daily pools. It can help with TMR farming. It is really, really versatile, and I love it. Love it. It's great. Be sure to take advantage of this as soon as it comes up. You don't want to miss it because there is honestly rarely a deal like this. I mean, just straight up. So I will always praise the Fountain of Lapis because I love it. Next, Heltic and Ulrika, they are getting their 6-star forms. Pretty cool. Heltic is a black mage, offensive. It's not really that great, but at 6-star, you get some interesting stuff. Can self-buff really, really high. It's 150% magic, which is nice. And then he also gets some abilities where one skill, when you unlock using the 150 magic buff, it's going to give you the chance to cast a spell 3 times, and it'll increase in damage every time you cast it. So he definitely gets some more damage boosts. Utility, not so much. But hey, he's a black mage. What can you do? So Ulrika, what's going on, girl? I love berserkers, love counterattack characters, so Ulrika is one of my favorites. Unfortunately, don't get to use her in everything, but whenever I get the chance, I love doing it. Her and Olga, too much fun. And you can put Sedana in that too. Crazy. So, Ulrika's 6-star form. She gets some more powerful counterattacks. They deal more damage. They have a lot more utility, and they have a higher rate of counter, which is really, really cool. You know, at 6-star, her limit burst is going to give her up to a 300% attack boost. So if you've got her, she may be able to really go berserk and help you with some content. She can heal herself. She can do a lot of things while she is counterattacking. So I'm definitely still going to level her up. That way I can take advantage of the new skills whenever I do have a chance to play her, because she is a lot of fun. All right. So next, we are getting Heavenly Technician Lid on Friday. So CG Lid is coming through. She's a wonderful debuffer. Her maxed out limit burst is a 70% full break to all enemies, just to give you a taste of what I'm talking about. So that is pretty wild, pretty wild. Now, we're going to get to see her with her new CG Limit Burst movie, which is fantastic. We're going to get a quest so we can try it out. And, hey, she's a great technician. Wouldn't mind having her on the team, you know? Wouldn't mind it at all. So it's going to have the Mechabo custom hammer, which is going to deal that full break for us. And doing the quest is going to be awesome. We'll get a rare summon ticket for completing the quest. We get 100 lapis also for completing the quest. If we use the limit burst, we get a rare summon ticket. We use sunlight beam, we get a mini pot, burst pot, 3 of them. And if we use the rubber hammer, which she can break charm with if she hits somebody with it, I think that's pretty funny. You get a wind mega crystal. So I'm excited about it. I always like the CG units and seeing what they're all about. And I haven't had too bad of a luck pulling them. So at this point, I've got CG Laswell, I've got CG Sakura, and actually I think that's it. I think I've got those 2, which for me is really cool. Better than I thought I was gonna do. So can't wait to hang out with that and see CG Lid in action. Hopefully I can pull her. I'd like to have a full break consolidated into one unit, because right now I've got Knight Delita and I've got Veritas of the Light, maxed out the limit burst so that way I can take advantage of their breaks. But hey, if we can have them all together, can't beat that one bit. All right, so we've got the story event coming through. It's going to be on Friday. It's going to last 2 weeks. We know the story events are awesome because they give us great gear and they give us the best chance to farm up crysts so we can awaken abilities. Because awaken abilities are super duper nice. All right, so here's how the story events go. You're going to see it in the portal vortex area. When you click on it, you're going to get a map. The map is going to have a set of missions that you have to complete to get all of the rewards. And so you'll want to read through all of the missions at the beginning before you start to make sure your team is capable of clearing every mission, because if you can't, you've got to start over and clear all of the same missions over again in order to get the stars that you miss. So very important to pay attention, because the energy cost, it ramps up as you get further along in the story, and so it can be very, very expensive if you miss something and have to go back through. There are 2 different things. You've got scenarios, story scenarios, which are going to advance the story. They don't cost any energy. And then you've got the battles. They cost energy. And so that's the calculation you'll see at the beginning when you click on the event. It's going to be lots of rewards, always very nice stuff. And so I encourage you to do the story events because they are really, really great to dig deeper into Brave Exvius, get some nice gear, and get those crysts, because otherwise they're really expensive to get via the Vortex missions or via like buying them through King Mog and everything. Really, really pricey, so you don't want to have to deal with that. So we've gone over everything. I talked about battle and scenario stages a little quicker than maybe I should have, but look at these crysts. So some of the main crysts you're gonna be on the lookout for could be White Owl crysts and Power Pier crysts. I never can seem to get enough of those, but hey, I'll be back at farming them again. Let's look at this equipment. So we've got Killian's Scarf. We're going to talk about in just a second. 20 attack, 10% fire resist, enables double hand technique when equipped. So double hand technique is going to give you the ability to boost your attack when armed with a one-handed weapon and the other hand is empty. So we've got another form of double hand right here. Very nice. Got the Axe Professional, boost attack when equipped with an axe. Awesome. So if you're looking to make a double hand unit, this can definitely help you out, especially if you don't have all the TMRs yet. So I'm really excited about it. Very, very happy. You of course got CG Lid, Killian, Heltic, and Ulrika. It's going to be there in the mission to help you out as it is advancing their story. Really can't wait to see what it's about. Speaking of them, we'll talk about them a little bit more, and we'll wrap this up. So, CG Lid, already talked about her. Debuffer, 5-star base, 6-star max. Job, Airship Tech. Trustmaster, Invigorator, so 10 defense, 35 magic points. The Energy Circulator, it restores hit points, it restores magic points, and it fills the limit burst gauge every turn during battle. Really nice accessory, especially for a tank, because then it's going to be really, really hard for the tank to not be able to have something to do, since they'll be able to get hit points and magic points back every turn. She's got a host of status absorbs where she reduces the opponent's attack by 60%, boosts her own attack by either 100 or 150%, which is really, really cool. You got Bore Up. It boosts her limit gauge fill rate so she can use her full break limit burst more often. Genius Mechanic, boosts hit points and attack when equipped with a hammer. I talked about some other stuff that she can do earlier, but she's very cool, especially if you want a quality debuffer. She's got the skills to pay the bills, I'll tell you that. She definitely does. Killian, he is next. He's a warrior, 4-star base, 6-star max, which means that CG Lid or Heavenly Tech Lid is the only 5-star on this banner. So if you need a full breaker, it's a really good chance to try to snag one. Trustmaster reward, Refined Engine Axe, 130 attack, fire elemental. So if you need a fire weapon, this is going to be a really good option for you. Very high attack. You got Igniter, boost own attack and adds fire element to own physical attacks and enables transmission for 1 turn. Don't know what transmission is, but we'll find out on Friday. It's got true double hand already in his kit. Boost attack when a single weapon is equipped in both hands. So it gets all that extra attack from equipment, so you already know how to build him. Then you got Flash Over, which damages and reduces fire resistance for 1 enemy, so he can increase his own damage. Can't beat that. Very nice job, Killian. Can't wait to see more of your kit, man. Eureka! 3-star base. She's now a 6-star max. Awesome. Trustmasters Resuscitate. It boosts all her stats of the unit when hit points drop below a certain level. It's a pretty good buff, but at this point it's going to get overwritten by higher level buffs, and that's okay. It's good in a pinch. You got Hammer of Fury, which I believe is going to be one of her new counters. It's got a 35% chance to go off. The unmitigated damage is huge. I think it's 50% defense. And Restrained Aggression, you have a 35% chance to go off when hit with a magic attack, also dealing very good damage. She gets Double Hand. Wow. Great for a counter character to have Double Hand. Just ramps up all that damage. Really nice. So it looks like a lot of people are coming for Demon Rain's counter damage that he has with Double Hand and all that crazy stuff. Last but not least, we've got Heltic, also 3-star base, 6-star max now. Black Mage, Heretic Abyss, boost magic points and magic by 15%, dark resistance by 20%. It's not bad. That could definitely round out a kit, especially if you need some dark resistance. Liberation is going to be his new skill. He gets at 100. It boosts it boosts magic by a lot, 150%. Reduces defense and spirit for self and enables Soul Drive for 4 turns. Soul Drive is that skill I told you about where he's able to use it, and then it increases in damage for the next 3 turns every time you do it. We've got Originating Swirl. Going to deal partial unmitigated damage to 1 enemy, and after using Magical Awakening, it's going to change to True Originating Swirl next turn. And what that does is it gives you a little bit more damage and more hits, so it's probably going to be a little bit more chain friendly than showing off one of his buffs with the Magic Rod Wielder trait. Boost input magic when equipped with a rod. So this is what's going down on Friday. So I'm real excited about it. If there are any units that you're on the lookout for, let me know in the comment section below. Anxious to hear about that. I like CG Lid. I like her a lot. I got to figure out what I'm going to do on my team to make that happen, because I got one squad that's already ready, but I got to create another that's going to be more well-rounded and not just freezing people up, even though that has been a ton of fun. But as usual, I appreciate you coming by to hang out with me. If you like this, throw me a like. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do so. We have a lot of fun, talk a lot about Brave Exvius and other games on my channel, and I'm just excited to have a chance to hang out with you and share the love that I have for the game. And so, again, thanks so much, and until next time, this is Lee Van Dam. You guys take care, God bless, and I'll see you later.